Welcome back to Well Redneck Academy. This is your resident Well Redneck, Sean. We love all kind of books here at the Well Redneck Academy. Big books, little books, size doesn't matter. Today's book is a little book called This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. It's based on one of his songs. Woody Guthrie, if you saw the recent biopic about Bob Dylan, A Complete Unknown, Woody was shown in that film. He was a hero of Bob Dylan's and still is, I think. Woody grew up in Oklahoma during the Dust Bowl days, the Great Depression, so had a pretty difficult life. He didn't live too long. He only lived a few years after meeting Bob Dylan in the 60s. If you've ever read the book The Grapes of Wrath or seen that film, Woody's life had a lot in common with that. So he spent a lot of time migrating around the country and trying to make a living and getting to know other folks that were doing the same thing. And if you want to hear some of his music, the Woody Guthrie Center out in Oklahoma, they have pretty much everything he ever recorded in a collection of 4 different CDs. I haven't had the chance to go out there to the Woody Guthrie Center, but I hope I will at some point. Woody's a hero of mine. From what I've learned about Woody Guthrie, especially from listening to his songs, I would say that one of his kind of guiding principles in his life was, what would Jesus do? Pretty simple idea, simple question, but it's kind of tough to live by. And I think Woody tried to do his best to do that, and obviously, we're all, fallible people here. Woody wasn't a perfect guy, but I think what he had to say about Jesus is pretty interesting. This land is your land. You can kind of feel some of what he had to say in this book, but it's a short book, so I'm not going to spoil any of it, let you know how it turns out. But I'm going to read you some of the lyrics from Woody Guthrie's other song called Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was a man who traveled through the land, a hard-working man and brave. He said to the rich, "Give your money to the poor," but they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. He went to the preacher, he went to the sheriff, he told them all the same, "Sell all your jewelry and give it to the poor," and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. When Jesus came to town, all the working folks around believed what he did say. But the bankers and the preachers, they nailed him on the cross, and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. And the people held their breath when they heard about his death. Everybody wondered why it was the big landlord and the soldiers that they hired to nail Jesus Christ in the sky. This song was written in New York City of rich man, preacher, and slave. If Jesus was to preach what he preached in Galilee, they would lay poor Jesus in his grave. You think Woody's right about that? I think he might be. If you're interested in learning more about Woody, there's his autobiography, Bound for Glory, his novel, House of Earth. I'd love to read either or both of those books along with y'all. Let me know if you're interested down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Woody's take on what would Jesus do. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.